Hey everyone, Carbox here, and today I'm back with another video on Final Fantasy XIV, specifically about the Moogle Treasure Trove event and the return of the Dragon Quest collaboration. We'll be going over what they give, why you should farm them, and how exactly you can do that. The Moogle Treasure Trove, or Mogstone Event for short, is a recurring event that happens every once in a while. It lets you collect Mogstones, which are basically just Moogle tombstones, to exchange them for prizes that you would normally get by other means, or even for some prizes unique to that event. The next installment is scheduled to begin on October 19th and runs up until the launch of patch 6.0. In total, that means the event will be live for a whole month, so that gives us plenty of time to get all those sweet rewards. And speaking of rewards, let's go over all of them. First we have the Inferno Jacket, which is a unique glamour that's only obtainable through this event. If you want to add it to your glamour dresser, now's the time, and it goes for 100 Mogstones. We then have a couple mounts that we can also get with these. None of them are unique to the event, but it could save you a lot of time to get them with Mogstones. First we have some trial mounts, Xanthos and Anbar, which are dropped from Garuda EX and Leviathan EX, as well as the Dark Lanner and the Auspicious Kamui, which are dropped from Nidog EX and Byakko EX, respectively. Sadly, none of them are particularly hard to farm, but it's always nice to make sure you don't have to fight RNG, because that will happen, especially when your name is Carbox. There's also some Beast Tribe mounts available in the event. We have the Direwolf mount from the XIV Beast Tribe, the Bomb Palanquin from the Kobolds, the Elbst from the Sahagin, the Laurel Gubu from the Sylphs, and also the Drake mount from the Amalja. They all take a very long time to get, so you should absolutely jump on the occasion. All the mounts from the event only cost 30 Mogstones each, except for the Dark Lanner and the Auspicious Kamui, which cost 50 each. Next we have a haircut, styled for hire, which goes for 50 Mogstones. The only other way to get it is through the Wolf's Den Pier, and over there it goes for 18,000 Wolf Marks, which is a PvP currency. If you're anything like me, you're probably avoiding PvP like the plague, so get it while you can. The haircut, not the plague, obviously. Moving on, we have the Bone Wicca Caster Set. This one is usually dropped from chests in the Swallow's Compass, so if you want to get it without the hassle of farming a dungeon over and over, go for it. Each piece will cost you 15 Mogstone. After that we have the MGP Platinum card that grants you 50,000 MGP. You can buy an unlimited amount of them and go wild in the Gold Saucer. They go for 30 Mogstones each. We also have a couple Triple Triad cards, some Orchestrion scrolls, and also 2 minions that could be worth grabbing if you want to collect them all. But by far the most exciting one on this list, at least for me, is the Special Treasure Map. The ostensibly special Time-Worn map guarantees that a portal will appear when you complete it, and it's different from other maps in its ability to stack, so there's no limit on how many you can hold. This means you have more chances at making more money and getting some rare materials to craft some pretty nice glamours for yourself, or for the market board, though I imagine prices for those are going to drop dramatically, so be on the lookout for that. The rest of the items can either be obtained from other ways, or aren't that important, like writing maps for example, which are pretty much useless once you can fly, and also some housing furniture which you can easily get via other means. Now let's talk about how exactly you can get your hands on these Mogstones. The most consistent way I found is to spam the Amarot dungeon. We can see here that Amarot gives 5 Mogstones per clear, and it generally takes around 20 minutes to complete. That means roughly 15 Mogstones per hour, which isn't too bad compared to the 10 Mogstones that Praetorium would give you in the same amount of time. That's of course considering queue times are quick, which I assume they will be. PvP might also be a good alternative, though it's not as consistent since it heavily depends on whether you win or not. For all frontline maps and also for Hidden Gorge, you can gain 3 Mogstones if you lose and 5 if you win. The ideal scenario would be to get thrown in a match where one team dominates, hopefully it's yours, and makes the match go by fast. This means you could potentially get 3 to 5 Mogstones in a bit under 20 minutes, but you can also be placed in a match where all 3 teams are tied, which make matches last for a maximum of 30 minutes. Whether you win or lose, that's not really an efficient way of farming Mogstones when you compare it to Amarat. We'll see how it goes once it's live though, but personally I'll be going with the Amarat farming since it's way more consistent. Let's now head over to the second event, the Dragon Quest Collaboration. Just like the Mogstone event, it starts on October 19th, but ends a bit before on November 11th, so now's the time to get all the goodies it has to offer. First we have the Thug's Mug, a special helmet you'll certainly recognize if you've played any Dragon Quest game before. Then we also have the wind-up Brickman minion, which is a recurring enemy in the series. Pretty cool. And last but not least, the best reward by far, the King Slime Crown. Not only is it extremely stylish, it also takes advantage of the amazing physics engine to bring you the jelliest, juiciest, and slimiest of hats. And it even has a funny face on it. Jokes aside, here's how you can get those. The Thug Mug's hat and the wind-up Brickman minion are both obtained by completing the quest Breaking Brick Mountains. The quest will see you hunt down some fates, brick by brick, as well as one of two other fates, brick by stone brick or brick by gold brick. Once you complete those, you can turn in the quest to get your rewards. The King Slime Crown, on the other hand, is a bit easier to get, since all you need to do is buy it from the Tuffy in Olda for some gil. But that, my friends, is pretty much all there is to know about the upcoming events. Again, both events start on October 19th, but don't forget that the Dragon Quest event only lasts up until the 11th of November, so make sure you don't miss out on it. As always, many thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you in the next one.